Alright, someone give me a file name.
Call it Ingbot.
Aimbot.
Call it Beans.
I already did that once. The beans one. I want something different. Oh, I have one. Or wait. Should be... There we go. That's a good file name.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go. We are gonna do this one more time. By the way, Ocarina of Time 3DS is automatically better than Ocarina of Time because 3DS has something similar to Hess in it. Like Majora's Mask Hess, where you can just like do it everywhere. And plus 3DS doesn't have Door of Time skips, so you actually have to do the child dungeons. I actually want to get a 3DS now. Yeah, the damage slide thing. It's faster than backwalking. It's not quite as fast as Hess in Majora's Mask, but it's close. Dude, what the fuck? I'm gonna get hit by the boulder, I can tell. I'm gonna wait for the boulder to pass. Dwarf time skip does force a reset, unless you have hover boots. Because there's no way to get back past it without resetting or doing the reverse dwarf time skip.
Can you get hover boots as child in 3DS?
Wait, can you get hover boots as
Don't think
child in?
so.
You said you don't think so?
No, I don't think so. Bomb 2 hovering and bomb hovering has been removed.
Yeah, plus I don't think the Shadow Temples seem. I don't think you can get. I don't think you can get onto it in 3DS. Oh yeah, I just realized. Since I'm gonna be re-equipping Master Sword anyway, I can do the save warp after stealing the rod. Which means I could probably buy arrows. Since it won't be nighttime when I go back, most likely. I mean, when I go back to Kakariko. Yeah, I don't think they fixed Door of Time skip on purpose. It's probably just a side effect of them having redone the Temple of Time. It's like in Sonic Adventure 2, there's this trick that works on the Dreamcast version in Eternal Engine because of a wall that is not solid on Dreamcast. But on GameCube it is solid, but the trick wasn't discovered for like years after the game was made. So basically the accepted explanation is that when they were redoing the game for GameCube, it was easier to just make the wall solid since the GameCube can't handle like things that are not like the GameCube can't handle like just like background patterns as well as the Dreamcast can. So they decided to make it just a real wall on GameCube, which had the side effect of fixing that break. Yeah, Dreamcast was actually a way better system than the GameCube in terms of like technological power. Like one thing in Sonic Adventure 2 that's on the Dreamcast that's not on GameCube is the artificial chaos enemies on Dreamcast are like transparent, like you can see through them. But on GameCube they're like completely solid because the GameCube can't handle the transparency effect. It's the same thing with the balloons. And there's the obvious flaw that the Dreamcast was the only system that could do the online content in Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, the Dreamcast Chow Gardens, especially the Dark Garden, was like the Dreamcast version of the Dark Garden was fucking gigantic. It had like a mountain and a cave. And they had to take that out of the GameCube version, probably because the GameCube couldn't handle it. Yeah, Xbox had online, but Sonic Adventure 2 was never released for Xbox.
Weep.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast, it had like downloadable content. Like a lot of the stuff that's in the GameCube version, like the character themes, they were downloadable content on the Dreamcast. And there were some other things that were downloadable on Dreamcast that they didn't put on GameCube. They put most of it on the GameCube version by default, though. But yeah, most of like the more like custom downloadable content, like the extra kart race tracks, they were not put on GameCube. Most of the other stuff was though, like the character themes, like the character menu themes. I can't play Sonic Adventure 2 competitively on Dreamcast though because the controller is not my cup of tea. I need the grooves around the stick. Yeah, I have a Dreamcast. Um, I have the Dreamcast and the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 2. It's actually better for competition, like the Dreamcast version is. But I can't use it because, first of all, my disc doesn't work. And second of all, even if it did work, I probably wouldn't be able to control my guy on the Dreamcast controller. No! Fuck!
You're bad.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my Dreamcast Sonic Adventure 2 disc is way too scratched. Like, my Dreamcast takes like 5 years to like load areas on it, and it's like sometimes it just like crashes during the loading zone, which I'm guessing is the Dreamcast's version of a disk read error. Like, instead of displaying the message, it just crashes during the loading screen. From what I understand, the Dreamcast actually scratches discs very slightly while it's running them, which is a very serious design flaw. But yeah, my Sonic Adventure 2 disc definitely got scratched by my Dreamcast, because there's like circular rings of like scratches on my disc from the Dreamcast scratching it while it's running it. It's like around the edges. It's like a perfect circle, so I can tell it's the system scratching it. The GameCube, though, is really good at reading discs. It's like you could have on the GameCube, you could have a disc that's like so scratched you can barely see it, and it'll still run it without like any problems. Unless your lens is worn out, in which case you'll get disc read errors even with unscratched discs. And but I had to recalibrate my GameCube's lens in order to get it to read discs at all recently. But once I recalibrated it, I haven't had like a single disc read error, even with like horribly scratched discs. They work fine in my GameCube now. And yeah, it's Sega. They fail at everything. Yeah, the furnace crash in Metroid Prime. I've had that a few times. Yeah, yeah, Sega made a lot of really shitty decisions. Making a system that scratches discs while it runs them. Making big the cat levels. Um, what else was there? Oh yeah, deciding to make the GameCube port of Sonic Adventure worse than the original in terms of frame rate. Sonic 06, yeah, Sonic 06, aka releasing a game months before it's actually finished. Yeah, I mean, you can turn it on, but yeah, Sonic 06 is just like a beta or an alpha build of a game passed off as a final release. Sonic 06, it's sad though, because Sonic 06 probably could have been decent if they had actually finished it, but they never finished making it. They never tested it or anything. It's just an alpha build of a game passed off as a final release. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, Sonic 06 looked really cool before it was released, but then what we got was not the finished product. Sonic 06, the one thing about Sonic 06 is, it's one of those so bad it's good things. Like, if you ever seen, like, videos of, like, the glitches in Sonic 06, it's, like, so bad that it's hilarious. Like, that alone is, like, pure entertainment. It's like you break dance on top of a box and you start, like, flying into the air for absolutely no reason. And you can go, like, infinitely high. You're just, like, running in the stage, and out of nowhere you just fly off to the side and die instantly. For no reason. It's like, the game is just, like, Sonic 06 is just unfairly difficult from what I've seen. It's like, you can get completely fucked over and it's not even your fault. It's just bad programming. What's Big Rigs? I've never even heard of Big Rigs. Dude, what the fuck? Ah, here we go. Big Rigs is like a race. It's like a racing game. It's the equivalent of selling a $60 blank disc with fake game art slapped onto it. Somehow I feel like that's very accurate. Yeah, that sounds really awful. Atari porn. I remember that shit. It wasn't Cheetah Men 2, like, it doesn't it like crash on after you beat the final boss or something? I remember hearing something like that. It's been a long time since I've seen that Angry Video Game Nerd episode. I remember it's like you've beat one of the bosses and it leaves you on that screen forever. That is just awful programming. This is Ocarina of Time. I'll probably do some Majora's Mask like tomorrow or later today. I don't need a shield, but it's for like super sliding and mega flipping and hessing. Alright, I got 20 bombs. Let's go. Where in low percent would you not have a shield? Dude, what the fuck? Dude, the mega side hop didn't work. Exodus, you let me down. I'm disappointed in you. Wait, no Highland Shield. You'd have Mirror Shield, though, for low percent. But you get Mirror Shield as a kid in low percent. What the fuck low percent were you doing? Like low percent natural route, like without major skips and shit like that. Okay, that makes more sense. Dude, what the fuck? I'm used to bombs being on C right because of Majora's Mask. Fuck. Well, I need to at least make it to Kakariko before night so I can buy arrows. Fuck. Dude, what the Uh, it's because of the text on the screen that says, like, Old Hag's Potion Shop or whatever. You can, like, only pull it out once, but to do that you have to wait for the text to disappear. Which is slower. Dude, I can't, I missed the Hess. And I can't super slide. ESSing on this game is really stupid. Oh my god. Are you fucking with me? There we go. Fuck. What am I doing? Where'd my bugs go? Oh, here they are. Oh. Yes, I got the super slide for once in my life. I suck at super sliding in this game because it's frame perfect bullshit. And I'm not good at frame perfect bullshit. I played the Ocarina using this glitch called Ocarina Items. It's like one of the earliest glitches found in the game. It's basically if you backflip... Oh, I'll explain it after I do this staircase. Alright, yeah. If you catch something in a bottle, like you have a bottle in your hand, backflip, press the bottle, and then like another button. You'll pull out the item you pressed on the second button, and play that as an ocarina. Yeah, this is like one of the glitchiest N64 games in history. The reverse bottle adventure glitch that I'm using in this run, that basically allows me to skip every dungeon. It's basically, for all intents and purposes, you're basically hacking the game's memory. That's how glitched up this game is. There's actually a glitch in it that lets you hack the game's memory. Alright, there's my bomb drop. I don't have enough rupees, what the fuck? No, actually, the reason I had to steal the rod, I did that I made it so I had to steal the rod a second time on purpose, because, I need the Master Sword to get ISG because this is, Nintendo 64. I needed ISG again because I don't want to do the shitty bridge mega flip. It probably is easy, yeah, but I didn't want to risk it. Dude, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, I'll probably learn it after I finish. I probably won't stream it though, because I'll be doing other shit first. Like, I gotta go do some shit after I finish this run. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah. I just hacked the medallions into my inventory using a bottle instead of a Game Shark. They do not work in Majora's Mask. However, a trick called Bottle Adventure is in Majora's Mask that using the hot spring water timer, except it's pretty much useless. It just does stuff like make your instruments sound like Deku pipes. Um, you can actually you can set like yeah, it can also jinx you. And yeah, you can get rock sirloin from it. Uh, to do it, you just catch hot spring water in a duped bottle, and it's set and instead of and the timer will you know how usually when you get hot spring water a timer starts for when it when it cools. That timer is actually tied to the bottle slot, so if you put hot spring water in a duped bottle, instead of hitting the timer slot, it'll hit one of those addresses that can like give you rock sirloin or whatever. It's much less complicated than Ocarina of Time's reverse bottle adventure. Majora's Mask Bottle Adventure actually does weirder stuff in the Japanese version because the addresses are different. It can do really weird shit. Like it makes it midnight. Sometimes. I forget what else it does. It does. It's way weirder though. Yeah, you catch hot spring water in a duped bottle in 100%. It makes your ocarina sound like Deku pipes. Yeah, that one time it turned the game into Superman 64. That was really weird. I'm playing Majora's Mask. I catch hot spring water in a bottle, and then all of a sudden I'm playing Superman 64. I'm like, what the fuck? No, it literally turned the game into Superman 64. I even looked at the cartridge and it said Superman 64 on it. we're just dicking around. Yeah, we hacked reality using duped bottles in Majora's Mask. Yeah, I RBA'd a quiver earlier along with the bomb bag. And then I bought arrows. Ganon's castle. Oh yeah. Under normal circumstances, it should take like 8 hours. I'm gonna get a fairy because I'm terrified of Ganon. Because Ganon is a cheater. He kills you in one hit. Like a little bitch. ZFG did it segmented though. Yeah, Pokey had to get hover boots because that was before resets were allowed. It's a different category though, obviously. Dude, I fucking... Dude, I got a fucking ground jump. There we go. That super slide in ESS up there barely saves any time. It just looks cool. Yeah. Ganon has a crystal fetish. He loves putting women in crystals. It turns him on so hard. Dude, he got up. What the fuck? Dude, I can't time these fucking crouch stabs for shit. Yeah, I got ISG. I would have just ISG'd the whole thing if I had hookshot. Oh yeah. Apparently you can also quick spin Ganondorf to keep him down, but I've never successfully done that for some reason. Apparently it's easier than the crouch stabs, but I don't know how to do it. Whenever Kyoki does any percent, he always rage quits. You have a lot of the time. Most of the time, we've tried it. Yeah, there was that one time. Kyoki quits like a lot of races. Every time I try to race Majora's Mask with Kyoki, he quits like half the time. Oh yeah, I remember that where Elm was gone for like an hour, and I was like on his stream like yelling at him, saying, "Where the fuck have you been?" Yeah, I'm still banned from Speedruns Live. Still, they still don't really. They still have not given me a good reason for it. They just don't like me. That's pretty much all there is to it. They just find any reason to ban me. That's the thing. I didn't really do anything. Other way around, Kyoki. If anything, it was definitely the other way around. Yeah, see, that's what I always say, and no one believes me. Yeah, that's exactly. Exactly what I'm saying. Jape just bans Jape just finds like any reason to ban people that he doesn't like just for shits and giggles. And the other ops just go with it. Yes. Yeah, I heard about that. Jape just makes obnoxious bots that spout stupid shit. I heard about that. I think it was I think there was like this one bot he had that had like a really long and unpronounceable name or something. Yeah, I remember he made a bot that would start races, and the hilarious thing is the other ops like were barely annoyed by it. Like they still I mean like they were annoyed by it, yeah, but they like Jape is still like hangs out with them. Jape disrupts the channel way more than like most other people do. By the way, Quadraxis, where do I know you from somewhere? That name sounds familiar. I mean, other than from Metroid Prime 2. I think do I know you from somewhere? Fuck. Quadraxis, have you ever like gone in speedruns live, or are you mainly going by what I've said? Okay. Yeah, Twitch TV is. I actually like it. I actually like the Twitch TV thing. But the smileys are way better than the fucking monkeys. The monkeys just piss me off. They're annoying. I like Twitch TV because it's like you can like type in like what game you're playing. It's like specifically for gaming, it seems, which is cool. Because Ganon is very exploitable compared to Ganondorf. Well, Ganondorf is also really exploitable, but the thing about Ocarina of Time's bosses is they're all very badly programmed. They're very exploitable. Like Ocarina of Time's bosses can be really hard, like the first time you fight them, but but they're very exploitable. And if you find out like the thing that like the glitch in the boss's programming that exploits them, then they're really easy. Like for example, with Ganon, you can just roll between his legs and like completely avoid all of his attacks. And with Ganondorf, you can